natural cane sugar, glucose from wheat, and thick, thick milk chocolate. So as your next Mars disappears from view, remember, it's all the sustaining goodness in a Mars that helps you work, rest, and play.
In America right now, there's a quiet invasion going on.
You're unpacking your suitcase after a trip to Honduras, and this hairy hitchhiker crawls out.
Just one example of how creatures migrate to a new environment.
Over 20 foreign species are now well established in Florida.
Creating a nightmarish battleground of survival.
The caiman is a relative of the alligator and crocodile, but much more aggressive.
The forces of nature at work in Jet Set Wildlife, next on The World Around Us, 6:30 tonight on 7.
Having fun, school day's done. Time to go on home with Mom.
Shall we have a Milky Way?
Yes, Mom! Oh, thanks, Mom!
Milky Way will keep them going till dinner. Delicious milk chocolate outside, and with its centre whipped till it's light and fluffy, it won't fill them up. No worries about spoiling their dinner.
That's so fascinating.
Milky Way, the treat you can enjoy between meals without ruining your appetite.
To some people, a spot in the limelight is the last thing they want. But to you or your guests, it's a friendly welcome. Infrascan, a light-switching device that reacts to body heat immediately someone enters a scanned area. Suitable for both exterior and interior applications. Infrascan, instant lighting where you want it, when you want it, automatically. Ask your electrician about the convenience and security of Clipsal Infrascan.
I wish I was my cats. I'd play like a circus clown, then munch my whiskets down. I'd tightrope walk and fly right through the air. Then I'd do my favourite trick, make whiskets disappear. I've tried the others, but whiskets in the big bag I like the best. So does my brother. I wouldn't be the cat I am without whiskets.
Okay, Handlebar. I'm taking over this town, starting with your saloon.
Not if I can help it, Tex.
Freeze him, Sandstorm!
Bravestar!
With his wolf-like hearing, Bravestar knows there's trouble.
Let's go, 30-30.
Are Bravestar and 30-30 any match for the evil Tex Hex and Sandstorm? You decide with Bravestar from Mattel, sold separately.
Allura spaghetti sauces are made from the finest natural ingredients, deliciously blended to create the natural taste of a great spaghetti sauce. With plump tomatoes, the finest herbs. That's Allura. We put the good things in, so you'll wear the Allura grin.
Good morning and welcome to ABC Television via OSAT Domestic Satellite on this Wednesday the 16th of December 1987. In a few moments it's Cartoon Carnival.
gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back once again to the stream. And finally, we've beaten the Thursday curse. I have no idea what was happening for a good while there, but it seemed like every time that the stream was coming up on a Thursday, something would happen to ruin it. So let's get back into Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines and see if we can remember what the hell was going on. Okay, so I think this is good. Let's double check. Because I did look into some of the things about where we're at. Because I mean, with all the inadvertent time off, I did realise that, you know, I'm not really having the most fun playing the game anymore. Which is, I know, shock. But it, like, I was looking up, I'm like, is it worth sort of just powering through or, you know, calling it here? And it's like, turns out, like, this is the last chapter, basically. If we've done all the, yeah. Society for the Preservation of Professors. And we went downtown so we could do this, but we had the... where is it? The Italian dinner is the quest that we just finished, and that marks the last quest of chapter 4. So we're downtown. We've got to go find the haunted house thing to hand in this, and then basically we're just gonna try and mainline the main quest. Because I know there is some side content still. It's like, I am also kind of racing against my own apathy, kinda. Not really, but a little. Oh yeah, because a Nosferatu wouldn't be able to get through there. Otherwise, yeah, obviously we've cleared it of all jump scares and whatnot. Up into the vents from the other room. Every time I've got to remember the way. Wait, there's a shortcut. I forgot. But you see what I mean? It's like, it's been long enough.
Yes.
Here's this thing that I forgot that you asked me for.
Yes. This is genuine and of use to me. There is something resonating from it. A whisper. I will give you this in trade. It is known as the Odious Chalice. It swells with spilled blood and offers its bloat to its owner.
Neat.
Yes.
And here's that other thing.
The Voce del Morte. The Giovanni never willingly share their secrets, and I've had little success infiltrating their strongholds. How did you obtain this?
Yeah, sorry about, like, if he was your friend.
It will take some time to translate and unlock the secrets of this. I will have to move on from the city to evade any Giovanni seeking it. Take this. This will complete the terms we agreed to, and I think it is adequate compensation. It is the key of Alamut. It instills dread in those that would harm you, and makes it harder for them to strike you. Make no mistake, our dealings do not make us allies. If indeed we meet again, do not ask me for any favors. I will give you this final advice, however. Leave this city. These are its final nights. Discord looms heavy. I've felt this before.
Yeah, have you heard about what they're doing to the usernames? I mean, seriously guys, you tried the NFT thing?
In November of 1938, I was translating documents in Leipzig, Germany, written by a purported Crusades-era necromancer. There also, I felt a sense of impending chaos. Soon after was the Kristallnacht, the wellspring of a new world war.
That sounds bad. But we do have these things. Increases all soak, that's good. As you kill enemies, it will fill with blood. Use it to regain blood. Cool. Not creepy at all. See ya. Actually, how's our character sheet looking? We've maxed out on thaumaturgy. We could use some more ranged combat. And, you know, armed combat. So that's melee. Well, we got 6. Let's bump them each up 1. Yeah. Because I have a habit of getting into sword fights and not so much the run and gun. Most inquisitors are fanatic but spottily educated and trained. Man, you're gonna get so many parking tickets. Alright, what do we got to do now? Log. Bring it back to the prince. And then we've done this. Society of Leopold. Let's see if we can check anything on the map.
Where to?
No idea. Ah, well. You know, it's kind of obvious when you put it that way. Ooh, spooky.
Greetings, Commander. Greetings, soldier. Anything to report? The Gladius Day has told us to keep a sharp eye. He thinks we may have some visitors this evening. Of course, sir.
Just the one. I mean, call.
All seems quiet for now. Good, good. Did he mention, what kind of visitors, sir? The only kind that matters, soldier. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Carry on.
Usually when you say that, one of you two leaves. Honestly, shocked that worked. Like, I was expecting them to just not move. Oh, this won't end well. Well, look, we all knew it was going to come to this. I shouldn't take, like, direct gunfire. It seems bad. Wow, they got like real close. Human shield. This is legitimately going a lot better than I had expected. Stopping power. Don't you go nowhere. He was shooting from back here. Hey. God, the prince is gonna hate me. Just a trail of bodies like a mile wide. Hey, that hurts. Don't do that. So, I mean, other than, you know, the whole thing about the game itself, one thing that I don't like is that it's mouse and keyboard, which gives me a lot of pain. And makes it hard to play sometimes. Like, for example, now. Okay, holding the mic, holding the mouse is painful. Should I watch my sides? Probably. Nom. Alright, fine. I was just trying to get the suck in peace. Come back here. Oh, he filled up with extra blood. That's nice. Where's that coming from up there? Or down here? Just up there. Alrighty. That seems cruel. Oh well. Just straight in the front door, why not? Okay, yeah, I think I maybe tripped a trap. Because a lot of things seem to explode. Well. At least I don't have to go back too far.
Stop right there!
Ah. Let's see, is there a way out of this? No, doesn't look like it easily. Alright, so quick 180, ready to go. Did I? Uh-oh. That's not good. Alrighty. Alright, I think I got away with it. So that seems like a bad way to go. Maybe I'll try a back door. What do these even do anyway? Potential 20, lethality 13. Yeah. So katana is better, but the claws are cooler. They deal aggravated damage. Let's put the shield on again, because that is probably handy. Well, how about if we drop a second save? You know, for once. Seldom posing any real threat. Heat sig. Hack the planet. Human. Power. Hack it again. You know what? It's set to humans. I think we're fine. But let's get this guy.
Who's there?
Me. This isn't going to work. That one's still set to vampire though, so let's... I love how, you know, guns are far more dangerous to me, but they will quite happily engage in martial combat. Sardines. That seems fair. Oh, shotgun. Just preaching from the good book. Heat, Sig, SOC, Human. Now, can I get to this one? Probably not. But now I don't need to. That kinda sucked though. Oh well. And hey, I was right in everything exploding. Turns out that might have actually been an issue. Aggravated damage. Does that heal if I do blood heal? Yes. And let's see, I can get some blood back probably. Yeah. 4 blood points. Ah, you're on the inside. Sure, man. Just me. Nine. Can we get to 9? I can't remember. Let's try it though. Yes, we can get to 9. Oh, is this a shortcut? Let's find out together. That's alright, your friend can watch. He looks like he's supposed to be professional. Well, was. What you got there? Oh, different shotgun. This looks like it was just underground stuff. There's another door. It's probably a one-way, if any. Cool. Little diversion. Who said that? Hey, who turned out the lights? I think the other guy's boiled, which is good news for us. Yeah, they kind of got gibbled. Something about sarcophagus, no doubt. So what did we get from that? Journal? LaCroix. Found the lair. Ankaran's sarcophagus was stolen. Mansion in Hollywood. Yep. Vampiric Apocrypha. And some fat stacks. I should use those at some point. So that's upstairs. We've had downstairs. Is there anything that we're missing? Probably. Hopefully I got there in time and that wasn't just a sneeze directly into people's heads. Although, second time's a charm. This just looks like bedrooms. So there must be something extra down here then, I would think. If only it wasn't so dang dark. No. So, double checking upstairs again. Yep. Sure looks like an empty house now. Alright, this is where I'm going to resort to walkthrough mode. Find on page preservation. And take the cab. Once you're inside, hack the computers and disable the beams or change them to human mode. So pick up the journal and then go upstairs. There's a movable barrel. Weird. Who'd have thunk it? There we go. So, upstairs, because I think I missed a thing. It says is importante. Like, yeah, how are you meant to know that? Research skill of 9. Yep, 1 second, I just need to be right back. Alrighty, that's curse of like the season's changing. Everyone's getting a little bit sick-ish, and I've got historically poor sinuses, so nose started a running. Movable barrel. So yeah, it turns out I was missing something. I know, me, right? Never. I'm going to assume that this is going to suck, but for the fun of it, turns out we can just tank breaking our legs. That's how it's meant to work. Good to know. Has Auspex ever worked? I think it did that once. Hey look, I came to you guys. Pretty rude assuming my pronouns though. What, like a woman can't, like, invade a stronghold like this? That's pretty sexist. No wonder you got your throats all torn out and eaten.
Fire. Oh, fire. You. It ruined my face. The fire. I can still feel it in my wounds. They'll kill me. They'll come back with their brands and it will burn.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should just shut up for a sec.
I wouldn't talk, so they burnt me. Again. And again and again. Their eyes, they enjoyed it. Before they come back, I'm begging you, let me out. They always come back, and it always burns.
I don't think we can get to 10. But let's give it the old college try. No, so we can get to 9 as our maximum. That's handy information to have. Are you anything? No. Why are you nothing? Are you something? Oh, it's good water. So, no, not really. Fair enough. Asked and answered. Am I still... No, I'm not. Why aren't I shielded? I should be. Command. Yep. Silencio. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, nah. Fair. Yeah, well. Death from above. Where am I gonna land? On this guy. Get down from there and fight like an actual gravity obeying being. Now I did see, where was it? Here. And I was full. Alright, well, what about you? Are you anything? No. Second verse, same as the first. Hey Ash, how you doing?
No more fire. You. I wouldn't. They hope.
You're anything? No. And down there is nothing. Can we disable the generator in somewhere? Probably not with this pea shooter. Nope. Oh, that sounded weird. Explode goes the weasel. You're not looking too great all out here on your own. Let's fix that. Give you a friend. Hi, friend. Well, that went better. Shame about the everything exploding. More shotgun shells. I think that's what they want me to use, but shan't. See, that's not fair. That was them glitching out. I protest that one. Right, so at least I'm learning the room and all. Put the shield back on. Is there someone there? Let them come to us. Sure will. Don't you forget about it. The rotating camera is a little bit annoying when you're trying to set up like chain kills. Yeah, I know. Hey Ash, how you doing?
They hope.
Alrighty. So, let's be a little bit clever about this. Blood boiling was definitely the way to go. Maybe a little bit more stealth. Explode. Let's get some extra healing in us. Do I just? Yeah, fine. The sniper level of shooting on these guys is interesting. Alright, boil. So that's taken out at least 2. That'll take out those two. Put the shield back on. Let's go get some blood. They don't know we're here. At least they shouldn't. Ah, well, that's not going to help. Not even a way out from there. That's rude. More gauge shells. There we go, that's doing us better. I think we've got two on us again. That's fine, we're better equipped to deal with it now. Alrighty. Is this a door? Yes, it is. But we made a promise. And that theoretically will take us up to the break. I'm not going to open the cell door yet because I assume that it'll have a bit of a conversation with it. But we can at least get there. Did you hear that? Someone's after us, I think. Alrighty. So, here we are. Time's up. A minute left on the actual ad, so let's take a break here. Don't go away.
Through the magic of infrared photography, we can see why no one likes to be left in the dark. But instead of tripping everywhere, you need something that somehow trips all the lights on. So let's start again. See? The lights come on automatically thanks to this Clipsal Infrascan, which triggers them the moment its infrared sensor sees you. Then it switches them off. Ask your electrician about the convenience and security of a Clipsal Infrascan. You'll never be left in the dark again.
It doesn't matter who you are. If you've suffered strong pain, you know it does more than just hurt. It can really make you feel alone. That's when Panadine can help. Panadine, with gentle-to-the-stomach paracetamol, plus the strength of codeine, is formulated specifically for strong pain. So, if strong pain strikes, take Panadine. It can help you join the world again.
Use only as directed, as prolonged use without medical supervision may be harmful.
Everybody's itching to play big dollar scratch in the advertiser. Yeah, itching to win up to 20 grand in instant cash just by scratching 3 of a kind.
You know the rules. Only scratch the numbers published daily, or you're out.
Play big dollar scratch, the big money-making game, daily in the advertiser.
Hey
kids. Every day of the week, you can have the best fun in town right here on Channel 7. Join us at 7 o'clock for a great lineup of fun and games with Cartoon Connection. All your favourite cartoon characters, including the Smurfs, She-Ra, He-Man, Popeye, Butch Cassidy, Dungeons and Dragons, Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, and lots more. So for great competitions, fabulous prizes, and tremendous fun, join us every day for Cartoon Connection at 7 o'clock on 7.
Tonight, the year's premiere miniseries reaches its electrifying conclusion as Chris and Brad place their lives on the line in the name of justice. But as the investigation begins, a conspiracy of terror divides two brothers in secrecy and tears the group apart. Their world is crumbling around them. Just who will survive? Judd Nelson stars in this dramatic true story of the trial that shocked a nation. The conclusion to the Billionaire Boys Club, 8:30 tonight on 7.
Give someone a 0011.
I thought I'd call again, just to hear your voice, old friend. OTC. I feel so close, though you're way over there. I've always loved you so, you know how much I care. OTC. So tell me everything that's been going on, all the news, who's doing what, you still having fun. You know you'll never be alone, no matter what's in store. You're only as far away as the phone, 'cause no one's far from anyone anymore. No one's far from anyone. Give someone a 0011 TC.
You know that water can't.
Alrighty, we should be back. Yes, cool. It's a little bit hard to see microphone working at this angle.
They always come back, and it always burns.
Yeah, well, here's your key, you crybaby.
Thanks. You'll never see me again. I'm gonna go somewhere no one will ever see this face again.
Look, I mean, good luck, I guess. Don't I have the key to this one? That seems weird. Yep, so we got that one at least. What have we got? 3. What's 3 good for? Nothing. I don't want any intimidation. Yeah. Well, now back the other way that we came. I think shields are off. So, shields are on. Get the fingernails out. And through the spooky door. I do know that I said that we were going to be just doing the main quest, but that was basically on the way. And it felt rude not to. Hey, asshole.
I knew Johansen would lure the servants of Satan, but I set this type for the archfiend himself. Where is LaCroix?
Yeah, just hand over the dude.
He is under divine protection. If you want him, Come take him if you can.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna. Can we reach? Wow, that hurts. So this is the gimmick fight. Well, let's get out the Deagle flavored Deagle. Where is he at? Down there. Trick shot. No. I dare not. Let's see, we can probably Let's drop the pea shooter. Unless... yeah. You want the snipey. No, it's the console. How do I do this thing again? There we go. What's the alternate mode? Options. Tab. Of course. Okay, cool. Useful information.
I told you everything. There's no reason for you to keep me here. Let me go! I am an archaeologist. You can't hold me here like this. I am a hostage. I do not need protection. Bring me back to my hotel at once.
That really sounds like someone obviously doing a fake, like, Swedish accent.
Yeah, okay. Anything, just get me out of these caverns and away from these crazies. I think I'm starting to get pneumonia. The sarcophagus? You went through all that trouble for the sarcophagus? Yeah, I'll tell you. But don't you think it would be better to get out of here before those men come back?
Only if you are worried about them.
I guess if you can get all the way here, you deserve the answers. But can I make one request
No.
first? After I answer your questions, you help me escape.
Sure.
All right. Where should I begin?
What can you tell me about
Let's
it?
start with the history of the Ankaran sarcophagus. That is a long and interesting legend, lost and found throughout the ages. Tell me, are you familiar with the Assyrians?
Not personally.
Well, the Assyrians lived in Mesopotamia, a region between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Most of this territory is now modern-day Iraq, Iran, Turkey, and Syria.
Yep.
They were warmongers, conquerors, a people driven to expand by their kings. Even before the Romans, they migrated their conquered people to the territories to stem revolt, but I'm afraid I'm getting off the subject.
Oh, sorry, I fell asleep. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, well, the markings on the sarcophagus seem to hint that it is from sometime between 1050 and 800 BC, which was a period of fierce expansion by the Assyrians. Oddly, for those years, only one king shows up on the historical record.
Elvis.
While most likely he wiped all evidence of his predecessor's existence or passed the name to his heirs, one monarch, Masquerade, the one-eyed king, is given credit for the territory and achievements of this time. But he would have had to have been over 250 years old, like Dracula or something.
Hey, that's our word. You can't say that.
I find it hard to believe a sarcophagus with a person as important as Masquerade could remain in, what is the word, pristine or intact condition for so many years. But this is who is believed to be contained within.
I mean, of course.
Men educated guess. Maybe you have not heard. It was stolen from the museum before we had a chance to open it. Usually, we use equipment to carbon date, X-ray, and take air samples before we pry open the lid.
I mean, yeah, seems fair.
You know, it is interesting that you ask me that. The goddess on the outside of the sarcophagus was Lamastu. In Assyrian myth, Lamastu was an evil demoness who preyed on humans. Many people cite her as the mother of vampire myth,
And then... No, and then give me my food.
The engravings on and found around the sarcophagus portray a regal figure drinking the blood of his enemies. Now, this image is found in many cultures, specifically among those of royal lineage, but there is a quite scientific explanation.
Vampires.
A disorder known as porphyria. In short, it is caused by a deficiency of the iron in the blood, and in many cultures, for the nobility that could conceivably get away with the cure, the treatment was to drink human blood.
Gross. Gross. How could you?
Perhaps. Drinking the blood of your enemies is, if nothing else, symbolic. It can inspire fear in your foes and dissidents. Don't misunderstand me. I in no way believe it was a vampire. Vampires. That's what caused this whole mess. These maniacs believe they exist.
The pitiable fools. Pitiable. Pitiful. That's what I was thinking of.
That is, you see, in archaeology, one can spend years looking for a dig site, following local rumors, studying old maps. It's a complicated process, very boring.
I mean, apparently I'm interested.
Finding and organizing a dig is the least interesting part of an archaeologist's job. Trust me, you don't want to hear about it.
Oh, fine then.
That I can't be sure of, nor can anyone. But I promise you it is more likely to be filled with, gummy bears than vampires. Perhaps maybe a mummy, but not likely the kind to go about chasing Abbott and Costello.
I haven't seen that one. Is it new?
Not much, really. I'm an archaeologist, not a mythologist. But I do know that Lamastu, the Assyrian demoness, was thought to have been the inspiration for Lilith, the first wife of Adam in the Jewish Old Testament, another source of the vampire myth.
So, if God apparently created Adam and Eve, why were there people roaming about? And, you know, why was Cain able to sneak off and join a functional society? Just curious. I don't want any answers.
Ah, quite interesting. There is a surprisingly complex mechanical lock on the face of the sarcophagus. By sheer luck, we were able to find the key not far from the sarcophagus. Why no one ever found it and robbed it? It's perplexing.
Oh, obviously, that's how a lock works.
How strange, you would ask. I haven't seen the key since it was loaded onto the Elizabeth Dane in Turkey. It was stolen before the sarcophagus even. I am still hopeful that the police find both pieces before the contents can be disturbed.
Can I go to a locksmith or something?
No, it's not the kind of key you can copy at the hardware store. It's actually very sophisticated, and I meant to study it at the museum. I've answered all your questions. Do you think now you could please get me out of here? I don't care who you are or why you've had so many questions about the sarcophagus. I just want to leave this place.
They got Allen wrenches, gerbil feeders, toilet seats, electric heaters, trash compactors, juice extractors, shower rods and water meters, and so on and so forth.
Thank you, my friend. I don't know where you came from, but I will never forget this kindness.
Transylvania, blah. Just then full on suck his blood. That'll be interesting. Well.
Time of judgment is here.
Wow, this, I apologize to anyone who's getting sick from this. I mean, trust me, it's not good for me either. Oops, I missed. Close enough, surely. I'll just swim. Huh. Wonder what happened here. I know, right? Well. Another job well done. Perfectly silently. Dead like the grave. Hello? Hello? Oh. Oh no. Oh boys. Oh, we're in it now. What about this side? Hello? Huh. That doesn't look promising. Well. Going up. Of course weapons aren't allowed. Why would they be? Because I'm certainly not expecting anyone to jump out of the elevator.
With whom do they think they're dealing? Attack me in my own building! They're desperate. They've shown their weakness. A last-ditch attempt to steal the prize.
Someone made a bit of a mess downstairs, and then I left the bathroom.
The Sabbat. A pack of shovelheads with cheap pistols was all they could muster. Two got a few stories up, but I took care of them. And my sheriff brought the rest their final death in the lobby. Sabbat animals.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They're filthy bastards.
Why else? The motive of every kindred in the entire city these last few nights. The Ankaran sarcophagus. They've been misled into thinking the sarcophagus holds a sleeping ancient. Their most coveted feasts. Diablerists.
What?
The Sabbat's infamy is in no small part due to their practice of diablerie. That is, drinking the blood of other kindred, especially older ones, until they are dead. Diablerists gain the power of those they've fed upon. And the Camarilla, this is an act punishable by death. For the moment, we've manipulated the press into reporting tonight's events as a terrorist attack. Their soldiers may be no danger to me, but their threat to the Masquerade is abundant. They must be destroyed. Can you meet this task?
How long have I been a vampire?
The Sabbat have made their haven at the Hallibrook Hotel. right under our noses here in downtown. Kill their leader. The rest will scamper out of the city. This is the last time they ever set foot in Los Angeles. Before you go, Beckett told me you went to the Society of Leopold. Did you find out how my sarcophagus is opened?
Yours? Yeah, you just lift the thing. The Ankaran one? No.
What? What did you find out? A key? Where? Do you have it? Not only did you infiltrate the Society of Leopold, but you managed to kill their greatest hunter. You certainly are developing a legend for yourself. Superb. A toast to you, and to victory over the Sabbat. And to Bach. May all his progeny meet such fates.
Yeah, there was also this.
Here. Pity you don't have his head. I would have sent it to the Inquisitor General.
Yeah, he kind of exploded a little bit, so... yeah.
The Sabbat must be wiped out before dawn. Then, when you come back, we'll begin the hunt for the key. And another thing. You've been attracting a lot of attention to yourself. Mortal attention. But I'm going to overlook it for now. But keep breaking the Masquerade, and I guarantee you'll never break it again.
As far as I can tell, there have been no witnesses. So maybe... shut your mouth. Got it? Oh, hey, how you going?
You can always count on the Sabbat to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. They're reckless, but they don't normally try to attract this much attention. This carelessness warrants observation. I hope it doesn't become pandemic.
Oh yeah, who would want a pandemic? That doesn't sound good at all.
The Sabbat's goal is to stop Gehenna, which is very similar to my own, though they choose to do so through more violent, fanatic, and flamboyant methods. The Camarilla, on the other hand, suspends belief entirely. Or so goes the party line.
Ooh, dial up the party line.
What I am is kindred. How others choose to categorize themselves concerns me only where local customs are concerned. Individualism is a path fraught with obstacles and sometimes angry mobs. But for all its hardships, it is the only one worth taking.
I met your doctor.
What did Johansson have to say?
First this.
The lock and key. An invention as ancient as greed. I should have guessed. All we have to do is find a victor in this nonsense. They'll be the one with the key.
Then he also said...
Assyrian origin. Glad to see I'm not losing my touch. As for Mesarach, I'll have to research that name, see what I can find.
And then he also mentioned...
Lamastu? She was a Lilith figure. They represent empowered women and the threat of such women to male-dominated society. Strange she would be engraved on a king's tomb.
But, I mean, you know, I'm hardly a rocket surgeon.
It seems to corroborate my own evidence. I'm going to have to study it a little more. Maybe dig up some information on Mesarach and the Lamastu myth. I'm certain the key will show up in time. Your information is appreciated.
How much?
Excellent.
Cool. I've got to go now and, you know, probably die a few times. See ya. So if I'm going up against the Sabbat and I'm, like, eating all of them, you know, does that mean I'm gonna get just way more power? Because that, you know, I'll cop that. Yeah, we just came from 6, we're at towards 3, so we have to go the other way. Which will be that one. Hello, Brooke. Just looking to top up before I go in there. Oh. Well, this seems conspicuously useful. I guess I'm going in. Yeah, I can't imagine what it would be like to storm the gates on this one. On down to real fake doors. Maybe the front doors would have been locked or something. So what I thought was a clever way in was just like the actual way in. Doing my due diligence and checking all around first. Again, even though I know I said that we'll just be skipping. Might come across another artifact, what do I know? Yeah, I can't even see where the main door would be. Pop, pop. It's just like a shooting gallery. Did I get anything from that? Yeah. Straight into using it. Well, looks like we're on. Now, where are you? Hey, buddy. I'm just gonna come back around. There you are. Whoops. I think the sniper rifle's maybe not as good as it could have been. And the werewolf is there. Probably just a gangrel though. Not an actual werewolf, because that would be bad. Well, we had our fun. Probably doing a lot less damage than I could be because of the distance. Yeah, I think because that's technically a shotgun round. And so where are you shooting me from? There. Don't worry, I see yous. Good old head clicker. Alright, let's go face this fool. There we go. Yeah, I know. I am aware. The need for blood is rising. Bloody console. Well, considering that's what they were guarding... Maybe I should eat some of these guys. Yeah, that works better. think these are just like unharmed people rather than... Hello? Oh. Let me help with that. Let's see what happens. Yep. Out of theory, that's what might happen. Wow, that was lucky. Yeah, fair. Well, so given where we are, I know we're 10 minutes out from the normal finish time, but I think that'll do it for us. So, next time, probably more Pokemon again. We're going to keep on with this since we're nearing the end game. But thank you for joining me. Stay tuned after the credits for the raid. Goodbye and thank you.
And so we come to the end of another day on Sunshine Television. Hope today has been a good one for you, and we hope tomorrow is an even better one. And now this is Ray Marsh on behalf of all of us here at the Granville studios of SEQ Television on channels 8, 1, 5 and 10, wishing you all a very good night.